Right, so Monday, 10th of June 2024, 8:36 p.m. Just a quick check-in as usual, and pretty hot, so I'm shirtless again. Um, yeah, today got the steps in, didn't hit 30K unfortunately, but 22K out of 30K, which is pretty good. Went for a run in the morning. A major change in my running schedule in the morning from tomorrow. Uh, so till now, at least the last 3 or 4 months, I've been just driving to the park around 6 in the morning because my mom she has yoga class around 6 to 7, somewhere like that. Uh, Sometimes 5:30 to 6:30, and sometimes 6 to 7. So I've been doing that. No, it's more than 4 months actually. So my usual setup in the morning for the runs is I drive her to the class and I go to the park, straight drive to the park, run in the park, and then come back from the park and pick her up and come back home. So that's been my schedule. That's why my runs have been limited to 1 hour, or at most 1 hour and 10, or sometimes 20 minutes. Usually it's 1 hour and 10 minutes, because if I stretch it more than that, it gets late to pick her up. So it becomes a huge uh, issue in scheduling for both of us. So I've been restricting myself a bit with my time as well. On one side, it gives me more discipline because my mom has to go. I need to drop her, so it makes me not want to skip. But on the on the other hand, it does restrict me. And seeing how my uh, mileage has dropped down in the last few months, I guess the restriction isn't helping very much with my mileage. Because I usually, if I run or if I miss a day, I'll make up for it the next day, run longer and stuff. That's usually how I did it back then. But yeah, I couldn't do that because because of the time restriction. Now though, because her time has moved even later from 6 to 6:30 to 7:30, and it's summer now. So here in Itanagar, the summer is very, like, the sun comes up way early. It comes out around 4:30 in the morning. The official time for sunrise is 4:20 somewhere. So 4:20 a.m. it's already somewhat bright. By 5 a.m. the sun is up and it's starting to get hot. And by 6 it's freaking hot. So like, if I move my run time even later to 6, and basically starting around 6:15 somewhere, because she needs to be there only just a few minutes before 6:30, so it becomes way too late for me, and the sun is already up. And also then pretty dark in the last, like, in the last month, in this whole last 2 weeks, because it's summer now, mid of summer, and it's pretty hot. So, and the sun is already up by the time I'm running. It's not just up, but it's actually hot by the time I'm running around 6. So with this time shift, it's become impossible for me to drop her. So I spoke with her tonight, and I figured I might as well do what I used to do back then. Just go by myself early in the morning and dropping her. My dad would be the one dropping her, and then I'll come back by the time before she is done. I'll be back, and then I'll go pick her up again. And my dad also gets busy, so he can't pick her up again. So he'll be just dropping her, and I'll be the one picking her up, because I'll be going early around 5 to 5:30 in the morning, and then 5:30 to 6 to 6 5:30 to 6:30 to 7. So by 7 I'll be home and back home by 7, and it would be like I'll have at least 15 minutes to 20 minutes to freshen up, shower and all that stuff, and then go pick her up. So that's a new schedule, a completely new schedule for me, morning. So I'll have to push back things a bit further. So I'll have to wake up a bit earlier as well to do the stuff I need to do before I go for a run, get the shit done, prep for my run, get ready for my run, and then go for my run. So I would need to be ready by 4:45. By 4, like by 5, I should be ready. So I need to start getting ready at 4:50 somewhere. So I need to be up by minimum 4 so I can get the other stuff I need to do in the morning, part of my morning routine. So yeah, a bit of major shift. And also this is great because I've been trying to get back to my previous schedule of waking up at 3:30 a.m., 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Back then what I used to do. It's been like more than 7-8 months now since I've done that. I've gotten lazier and lazier, and my time has moved from like 3:30, almost like at some points I even woke up around 2:30 a.m. somewhere, at least before 3 a.m. and then now I moved all the way to almost reaching 5 a.m. 5:30, almost back to my deadline of 5:30 a.m. in the morning. So I'm almost closing in on it because I've been growing more lax in the morning. So good thing this change in schedule will actually help me and force me to get up earlier like I used to, get back to grinding hard 100% in the morning. So good for me, I guess. It's gonna be tough for the first week, I suppose, the adjustment period, but hopefully it's gonna get better, and I'm actually glad it's working out this way. So pretty good. Yeah, major change in morning routine. Almost like 1.5 hour of shift to earlier. So yeah, pretty good. I'm actually happy about it. It's gonna be a bit tough because I need to readjust to waking up pretty early, but this is what I wanted to do as well. I've been wanting to do, and this happened, and it's actually is forcing me now to do it. So better. That's pretty much it for tonight. Weight check as well. Also my weight in the brightness was getting lower and lower for some reason with the weight scale, and I didn't know what was wrong. I thought the weight machine was going wrong, but I should have known it was just a battery. So now it's bright again because I recharged the battery 72.9. So yeah, my weight is getting under control, and it should get control because last week I did 42 kilometers, and this week I would be increasing it to 50 minimum. I'll try going for 60, but if not, at least 50. So with the extra time I get, if I go out early at 5 a.m., I would be able to get like almost 2 hours of running time, which is freaking great. So yeah, the earlier I wake up, the more time I have to get the mileage in, and should be closing in on 70 soon, because I need to hit at least 70 minimum per week for at least a major portion of the year to be able to hit my goal for 2024, because I've slacked off too much in the last few months. So for the next half of 2024, I need to really focus and grind it out. So that's it. Anything else? Nah, not. Was there? Oh, also, yeah, there is something actually. No, you know what? I'll talk about it tomorrow because it's gonna be another big topic. So, all right, good night. See you guys tomorrow. All right.